Gonna do anything. I think I lose here. Upside to running Politoed with a Scarf, and then the downside. The downside now is I can't switch my move up, so I can't win. There's one shot. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation G VGC. Dialga is legal with the single restricted format. I have yet to feature it for you guys, and I kind of wanted to try to find a really good, cool team to feature it with you guys and kind of use it with. And there's a pretty solid team. It's really cool. Mon has telepathy, which not many Pokemon actually get, so you're not able to take any like ally-based damage from like any of your allies. So like stuff like Earthquake and stuff like that doesn't affect you, or even like Explosion. So kind of a cool ability. Dialga is also a pretty cool typing in the Dragon Steel typing, which is pretty good. Pretty good defensively and decently offensive for a pretty good type. So it has decent stats. More of a bulky type Mon, that type of thing. So I'm gonna see how it does. It's actually a team by Say Yes to the Mess. I think that's what his name is. So or JL. If you guys want to use this team, rent the code in the corner. I should have a paste for this team down below. If you guys want to use this team on Showdown for whatever reason. Gonna kind of go through this team real quick. We're gonna hop to some games. Kind of a cool team. I've seen this one. I kind of wanted to feature just mainly because more of a lot of cool stuff. I also seen another Dialga team that actually had like a telepathy explosion. I think it was with Terra Normal Explosion Metagross that I tried to find too. That I was actually going to originally feature for you guys, but like the day I was going to record it for you guys, the rental code got taken down for it, so I was really sad. So I kind of had to find a different team. That's probably the other best, like, cool one I tried to find. So got the Dialga with the Adamant Orb, which actually boosts your move power for Dragon and Steel type moves. So overall, it's a really standard set. Just your double stab, Earth Power for coverage, and then Protect, Terra Fairy. Got the Ursaluna with the Flame Orb, Earthquake to pair alongside the Dialga. Headlong Rush is for single target coverage, and the Facade is a really standard set. Ogerpon Wellspring, really standard. Booster Energy, Flutter Mane, I'm assuming probably booster speed with 3 attacks with Icy Wind speed control. Got the Tornadus with the Covert Cloak. Tailwind support with Rain Dance. Could be pretty good. Got the Politoed with the Choice Scarf. This Politoed is actually Choice Scarf Terra Flying, which I thought was kind of crazy for all those Rillabooms and catching everything off guard, which could be kind of cool. You got the Surf and the Ice Beam there, and they got the Muddy Water just for coverage, or for stab. So kind of cool, kind of the thing that was kind of cooking on this team that I kind of like. So we're gonna see how this team does. Top of some games. Early the game. Another Miraidon team. Man, it seems like 99 or like at least 95% of the games you get on like both of the casual and the ranked ladder Miraidon currently. And the other like 5% is a combo of like Terapagos and Kyogre. I think that's what everybody's running currently. It's Miraidon, Farigiraf, Incineroar, Whimsicott, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and Flutter Mane. So at least I got Weather here. That's one main thing I have. I have Weather. So I think I bring Tornadus 100% here. I bring Tornadus. What else do I bring? I bring Tornadus. Flutter Mane is actually pretty good here as well, because I think he probably will try to bring Incineroar. I'll bring the Dialga in the back. I don't know if I should try to bring the Palkia here, either. Just mainly for, like, the rain, because I want to keep the rain up. I don't know if Ursaluna is really the greatest here, because he has Miraidon. I'm not sure if that's really the greatest into this team. I'm gonna try to I'll bring the Politoed. We're gonna try to cook. Like, I'm Terra Flying, so if I can catch the Miraidon off guard with like a Choice Scarf, Terra Flying, Terra Blast, and somehow outspeed him, because he's probably still faster than me with the Choice Scarf. But if I can catch that off guard, like, that'd be crazy. This is Whimsicott, so I think Whimsicott also gets Sunny Day. That's why he brought it to the Miraidon, or at least led with it. Oh, shout out to the little My Little Pony nicknames for this team too. Rarity and Fluttershy. Shout out to My Little Pony. Even though I don't think that's really good names for both of these mons. Like, I don't think Rarity is really... Like, I don't know how Rarity really looks like Fluttermane, I'm not sure. I don't know, when I named my... Like, the only mon I named, I think I named Fluttershy, I think it was last year, I think, is what I named it, but that's like a horse, so... I mean, technically, I guess it's kind of a pony, if you really consider it a pony, too, but... I think I Bleak Storm here. And then I Shadow Ball. I think that's what I do here. I'm gonna go Terra Fairy. If he's choice Specs, like, I think he probably just one-shots me, especially if he's like double, like, Specs and special attack booster, he probably just one-shots me. Goes for Tailwind. I just want to get rid of the Whimsicott with a Bleak Storm, like, that's the main thing here. I think I'm dead. Yeah, that's choice Specs. Kind of the problem with a lot of Flutter mains too, like on these Miraidon teams, Flutter mains always usually Specs. I'll give a speed drop. Oh, that's clutch. Double speed drop. That's huge. That's really clutch. What I should even go into here? I don't want to go into the Politoed yet, so I'm kind of forced to go into Dialga here. He's choice Specs, so I should kind of be able to tank this. Was this Twilight Sparkle? Is that what this Dialga is supposed to be named after? I think all these names on this team are actually after the My Little Pony. Pinkie Pie, yeah, that's another one. I just noticed that, like, going into this match. I was like, I kind of recognize these names from somewhere. I was like, oh yeah, that's from My Little Pony. I don't know if the creator of the team's a brony, but I'm not gonna hate. And the only reason I know about it is because I used to watch that when I was younger. That was a kid's show that I used to watch, so it's the only reason I remember it. I don't know, I think he has Tailwind up, so like technically he's still at like +1, so I think I'm just actually gonna Tailwind here. And then I'm just gonna Flash Cannon and get this Fluttermane out of here. He's gonna draw. So here comes Miraidon. Show me the Miraidon. Oh, Fragoraph. Okay. It's fine, I don't care. You're taking a shit ton of damage. You protect, that's great. Either he has Trick Room. I mean, we might try to be going for Trick Room here. His team doesn't really even look that Trick Roomy though, because... I mean, I guess technically he probably has it because of the Blood Moon or Luna. It's almost a 2-hit KO. There's a solid amount of damage. I mean, I can go for Bleak Storm here if I really want to, which I think I will. I'll Bleak Storm, and then I think I just go for Flash Cannon again. Encore. Holy, well done. He's setting up the Trick Room for sure now. I need a crit here. I need a crit. Get a low. There's the Trick Room. So that tells me he probably has Ursaluna in the back, actually. He probably has Ursaluna. I don't know what he really does into me here, though. Like, what do you do into this? I mean, I'll just keep going for Tailwind. Like, that's... How many Tailwind turns do I have? I have 2 turns left, so... I mean, I don't know what he has to one-shot me here at all. And, like, I just get rid of... Get rid of the Whimsicott on this turn. It's just annoying, so I'll just get rid of it. Like, I have Politoed in the back, so... I don't know what his late... If he has Ursaluna in the back, like, it's gonna be Politoed versus Ursaluna, I think. Like, this thing ain't doing shit to me at all, even at +1, so... Whimsicott out of here. I'm kind of in a shitty spot here. I mean, I have Protect, I guess, on this. I have Protect on the Dialga, so on this next turn I can Protect and just try to let the Tornadus drop. I think that's my play here. Oh, he actually has Miraidon. Okay. So he's running Trick Room with the Miraidon. That's really weird. Okay. Whatever then, bud. Whatever. That's really weird. Oh, he has the Fluttermane in the back still, too. I forgot that never dropped. I don't know. Do I even want to keep the Tornadus around? I don't think I do. I'm forced to Tailwind, though. That's the main thing. I think I'll Terra Fairy here. Oh, the only shitty thing, though, is, like, if I go Terra Fairy, and, like, he goes for, like, Flare Blitz or something, like, there's a chance that Hyper Voice, plus if he doubles into me here, like, I'm probably dead, so I can probably lose on this turn. I'm gonna Draco, though. I'm gonna YOLO. If I live here, I have a chance to win, but if I drop on this turn, I probably lose. So this game comes down to right here. I could win it maybe into the Politoed, just get my rain up so I can prevent the sun. But I don't want the Politoed really taking that much damage. Like, the Tornadus I don't need at all, and at this point in the game, it's useless. He's Keeper Text! Oh no! Oh no! And I might actually keep the Politoed. I'll bring the Politoed in on this next turn. Wow, it does a lot of damage. I'm choice Scarfed, so like, what do I lock myself into here? I guess Surf. I guess I lock myself into Surf. I need something to try to one-shot the Miraidon, though. Like, that's the problem here. Like, what does he have? Trick Room still? I think he does. He has 2 turns of Trick Room. Uh-oh. I think I lose. I don't know how I win this at all here. I think I just straight up lose. Like, there's no way I one-shot Miraidon at all here. I need to try to get rid of the Frigarath. That's what I need to try to do here, I think, on this turn. And hopefully I live. I'm going to Surf. And then I'm just going to go for Protect on this turn. If I get rid of the Frigarath, he's going to withdraw. Okay. He's going to predict the Draco and go into the Flutter Mane. Okay. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect. That's fine. I'm fine with that. You're taking a rain-boosted move here. Telepathy, or I guess the Protect procs, but normally the Telepathy would proc. Get rid of the Frigarath. That almost actually gets rid of the Flutter Mane, too. That's crazy. I think what's going to come down to here is if he has Dazzling Gleam, because I think a boosted Terra Dazzling Gleam probably gets rid of the Dialga at this range. And, like, he gets his stun back up here, too, so... Like, I'm choice Scarfed. I'm choice Scarf Surf, so... What happens right here is, like, I can go for Surf, but, like, if the Dialga... Actually, I have 2 plays here. I can go for Protect and try to get the 50-50 Protect. And try to make it a 2v1. Or I try to live whatever he goes for here and go for Draco. And if I can live and I can get a Draco off here, I can maybe... I'm gonna go for Protect. YOLO! And it fails, so I lose. Actually, I might still be able to be in the game. If he doesn't kill me here, I can still maybe be in the game. I outspeed the Flutter Mane because I'm choice Scarfed. That's huge. I don't know if that matters, though, because like I'm not going to do much damage at all to Miraidon, so I don't know if it really matters that much. There's still a small chance here, like I can maybe do something, but... Like, I'm locked into Surf, that's the problem now. Actually, that tells me there that I forgot he actually had the speed booster with the Trick Room, so because he had his own speed boost, he was faster than my choice Scarf Politoed, and I was able to outspeed him under his own Trick Room. That's crazy. That's really cool. I think what I do here is, like, I don't know. If he has Flare Blitz, like, he just automatically wins here. He either predicts me to go for Protect here or he just full sends. I think that's what he does. I wish I would have locked myself into... He has Iron Head, I'm dead. Yeah, I lose. So he has Protect, Iron Head, probably Collision Course, and then probably either Flame Charge or Flare Blitz, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, I'll spam Surf, but like, I'm not going to do anything. I think I lose here. Oh, upside to running Polytoad with a Scarf, and then the downside. The downside now is I can't switch my move up, so I can't win. It just one-shots me. How does that one-shot me? I'm a fucking Polytoad. Holy shit. That's why Miraidon is like, everybody's realizing how fucking good it is, because like it can just one-shot shit like that. Like, that's a fucking Polytoad. Really fucking bulky mon. And it just fucking one-shots, and that's not even choice banded. That is crazy. I didn't think that was gonna fucking one-tap me. I don't know, I think Miraidon's really good too. It's not as broken as Calyrex is, but goddamn, it's definitely top 3. Right behind both Calyrex forms, Miraidon's sliding in. People didn't really think it was the best at first when Regulation G first got announced, but man, people learned real damn quick. For good reason, because it's really fucking good. Like, borderline broken. If Calyrex was not in the game, I think Miraidon would be the best restriction in the game. That's saying a lot. See you guys in another match. Alright, now we're swapping from the Miraidon spam teams to a Terapagos team. Gotta pick your poison, that's what we're doing currently. I think I'm probably the only person on the ladder that's using Dialga right now. At least at this current time. I think everybody else is probably using something else. It's way better. Terapagos, Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, Comfey, Rillaboom, and Flutter. And what do I have for this? I don't really have much at all. I guess Tornadus ain't bad here. I think Tornadus Flutter Main's a pretty good lead. And I think I bring Dialga in the back, and I bring the Ursaluna. It's pretty good here. Just mainly because the Ursaluna, like, even if as long as I get rid of the Incineroar, like, it does so much damage, it kind of still breaks through a lot of his team with how much damage it does. That might be a good option late game. He's gonna set up screens. Unfortunately, I can't go for Taunt on him, though. Kinda sucks. I can go for Taunt on the Terapagos, so it can't set up on me, though. Like, I can try to get rid of the... I'm gonna Taunt the Terapagos here, so it doesn't set up Calm Mind. I'm just gonna try to get the Grimmsnarl out of here ASAP. I don't think it's gonna one-shot him with it behind a screen, but it's probably a 2-hit KO at the very least on him. I gotta make it so, like, the Terapagos is not able to set up, and, like, I gotta start dishing out really solid amounts of damage to him early on. Like, that's kind of how I need to try to win the game here, because if he sets up all over me, then I just lose. It's a 2-hit KO. No Calm Mind. Oh, that's perfect. That's great. I'm gonna Bleak Wind Storm here for damage and break his, whatever his ability is, his Terra Shell. And I'm just going for Moonblast again. If he wants to go into Rillaboom or Incineroar, that's fine, I don't care. I'm assuming he probably has Comfey. I'm assuming he probably brought Grimmsnarl, Comfey. I don't know what his other mon would probably be. Terapagos, what his last one would be. Flex, it's fine. Get rid of that Terra Shell. Get that shit out of here. It's probably leftovers. If he's running Calm Mind, he's probably leftovers. He's supposed for Earth Power that does nothing. So as long as the Tornadus is able to sit and taunt him over and over, I should be pretty good. Because then he can't set up on me. Like, he's forced to Terra to try to do decent damage, and as long as he doesn't set up, he's pretty good. Was that Comfey? Yeah, it's Comfey. So I can taunt the Comfey as well. Which I'm going to do right now, because I don't want that thing setting up all over me either. I have a few options I can actually do here. Like, I can just try to target down, like, everything else that isn't the Terapagos at the same time. Like, if he just gets his health back over and over, then that's going to be a bit of a problem with the leftovers, so... Floral Healing, so I think he gets his Terra Shell back, actually. Opponent's really weak in the taunt though, like apart from the he gets his Terra Shell back. That's what I don't want to really deal with. That's why if he keeps spamming healing moves plus the leftover, he's gonna keep getting Terra Shell. Like now he's gonna start doing a shit ton of damage to me. There's a lot of damage. I need to start going for damage myself now. Now he's not taunted anymore. I'm gonna taunt the Terapagos again, and then I'm just gonna start going after the Terapagos. I should go for Icy Wind too. I can actually go for Icy Wind, would be pretty good here. That way the Ursaluna can actually come in and outspeed him. I think that'd be really good when the screens run out. I think that the Comfey's speed's lower. She gets rid of the Tornado. That's really bad. Because now, like, once his taunts run out, then I can't really do anything. I think what I need to do is I need to try to just do as much damage as possible into the Comfey so he has nothing to heal himself over with. This is what I need to start doing. Going to Dialga here. I need to start putting some damage out. Kind of sucks because I'm not doing much because he has a fucking screen up. It's kind of the main problem I'm having here. I'm going for Flash Cannon. If he wants a Terra, that's fine. I'll waste his Terra on the Comfey. That's actually a disadvantage for him because then the Terapagos does nothing, so it's great. And I'm just going to Moonblast again here. Alright, -1 speed too, like him being taunted, he can't really do much to me here at all. He either switches into like whatever else he has in the back, which he's going to hear. Probably Incineroar is coming in. Oh, he actually has Rillaboom, okay. That's actually a little bit better for me because Incineroar being able to intimidate the Ursaluna in the back could be a bit of a problem. I think he actually gets rid. If he Terras on the same turn too, like he gets rid of his own terrain. So I don't know if he took that into consideration. He just got rid of his own grass and terrain. I don't know if that's the AV damage. See how much this actually does. It's not set up either, so it's just neutral pretty much. Yeah, it does an okay amount, but nothing too crazy. I just want to save my Terra for the Ursaluna. I guess the Ursaluna Terra doesn't matter because I'm Terra Grass, so I guess if the Rillaboom's still on the field, it could be pretty good into that, but I don't know. Just gonna Flash Cannon here again. I kind of want to just double into the Terapagos, I really do, but I think I'm gonna get Fake Out at this turn anyways, so I don't know if it really matters that much. Just gonna Moonblast again. I mean, hopefully I'll get a special attack drop, that'd be great. I think what this game's going to come down to is going to come down to like the Ursaluna versus like his entire team. Like now he's not taunted either, so if he wants to go for Protect and everything, he can do that here. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go for Flash Cannon. I mean, I can go for Draco too if I really wanted to, but like then the Dialga is pretty much useless, so... what do I do here? I think I'm gonna get some damage onto the Rillaboom here. I don't know if... Actually, I need damage on the Terapagos. If I can get rid of the Terapagos, I can kind of win the game here, I think. It's gonna be what it's gonna come down to. If I can try to deal with that, I'm just gonna Protect here. I could go for Earthquake too, actually wouldn't be too bad. I don't know, it just depends how much damage I take from him, though. I don't want to go Terra Grass, because then it takes super effective damage from Terra Starstorm. That's the main problem. YOLO. If I lose, I lose. Well, YOLO. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. That's fine by me. He protects. Oh, you're catching an earthquake, bud. I don't know, you ain't gonna want to eat this, even without the guts boost. Nah, that kind of means that does nothing. That does nothing. Why does that do nothing? I forgot the screens are up. Even with the screen though, why does it do so little? Holy shit, Ursaluna, are you that weak, bud? Holy shit, are you weak? I flash cannon here. Like, now I got my boost, so I'm just gonna facade. I think what he's gonna do here is he's gonna try to keep trying to restore the Terapagos over and over. That's what he's gonna kind of try to do here. Here we go! Oh, this is so fun to play into. This is so fucking fun. Please get rid of this thing, please. Get it out of here. Finally. I outspeed him because of the icy wind. See how much this does. That doesn't do nearly enough. I thought that'd at least do half. That's like below half, unless I got a low roll. Yeah, I don't think I win. He's doing too much damage to me, that's the problem here. I outspeed him here too, but like every turn, like I'm forced to protect on this next turn too, because he has fake out, so like I'm forced to protect. And plus I'm also taking flame orb damage. I just don't think there's one possible to win. Maybe if I was Terra Normal, I'd maybe be able to win, because I think Terra Normal will give me enough damage to actually maybe have a chance to get a KO on him, but I don't know how many turns of screens you have left. Like, I'm forced to protect here, so like even if he predicts me to go for a protect, he can set up a Calm Mind, then he just guarantees wins the game here. I don't know how I win. I don't know how I win. He has one turn of Reflect left. I don't know, even with a Reflect up, I thought that would do way more damage. I really did. What this is going to come down to on this next turn is going to come down. I'm going to go Terra Grass. I'm going to full send Terra Grass because he's probably going to go for Grassy Glide on this next turn. So what I'm forced to do here is I'm forced to go for Terra Grass. If he lives this Facade on this next turn, which he might, he actually has probably Protect too, so he can probably try to get some more health back. If he lives this next Facade, then I just lose. Or if he Protects, I just automatically lose here, so. YOLO! YOLO! Gotta love going against Terapagos. Oh, this is another mon that's so fun to play against. Notice how all the top restricteds too, like they're all really not fun at all to really play against at all. They all have some type of gimmick that surrounds them with certain Pokemon that just make them fucking unbearable. Whether it's Calyrex, Miraidon, or like Terapagos. Moment of truth right here. Moment of truth. No Grassy Glide. It gets the KO. Oh, there's a chance we can win. There's a chance. Show me Woodhammer then. Oh man, I think we might win. Oh, barely. If he has Grassy Glide, there's a chance Grassy Glide can maybe take me out though. It's gonna be really close. Because with burn damage, I don't know. I think Grassy Glide probably still kills me though. I don't think I live. If he has Grassy Glide, he goes for it here. Yeah. That's a shame. That's a so fucking shame. That's so bad. Make all the correct plays and then I get fucked. That's great. If this would be a Regulation F match and I would have made those type of plays, I would have won. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. That's why I don't see Dialga being used. I can tell you that right now, because Dialga does not do anything into Terapagos. That's why you don't see that being used. Tell you that, that's one reason. I don't know, I'll see how many games I have and how long we are into the video. I don't want to make the video incredibly long, but I might throw one more game into the video. If not, we'll talk about the team. Alright, we're in another game. This is actually a rental team. This is actually a rental team that Aaron Zhang actually featured on his channel recently. That's what this team is. It's a hyper-offensive team around Kyogre, pretty much, to where he, like, with Tailwind, like, I think it's Terra, Water, Choice, Specs, Kyogre with Tailwind, and a bunch of other stuff on this team. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's Sash, Regieleki, I think it's Sash, Regieleki, Citrus, I think it's either Citrus or Safety Goggles, Frigoraph, Covert, I think it's either Covert or Focus Sash, Tornadus, I forgot which one, and then, and I forgot the item on the Ursaluna, I think it's Silk Scarf, I think it's what it is. It's gonna be a really tough game. I have a bad matchup into this too. I mean, I guess I have Ogerpon, which is pretty good into him. I have Ogerpon here, so I think I lead Ogerpon. Tornadus is my best lead here. Terra Grass Ursaluna actually ain't bad either. I'm gonna actually bring the Ursaluna and I'm gonna bring the Dialga in the back. Especially if I can outspeed him, like if I can match his Tailwind or like get some speed drops or something on him, I can maybe outspeed the Kyogre. I'm going against some guy's rental team. There's some rental team that everybody's been featuring recently. Will I get destroyed because this team is really snowbally? I might just end up getting destroyed. And this is the Regieleki that actually has Electro Web. I think that's what this shit is. Electro Web Regieleki. So I'm just gonna go right out into the Ursaluna. Right out into Ursaluna because it can't touch me at all. I'm in Terra Dark. So I could go for Taunt too. If I outspeed, I can go for Taunt. I'm taunting. I'm gonna bank on the outspeed. I'm gonna try to go for Taunt. Yeah, wind, okay. Electro Web's not one-shotting me, I don't think. Actually, it almost does. I forgot his Life Orb Regieleki, that's what it was. So I got my free Guts boost here too, which is really nice. So I can get pretty much a free KO here, I think. I think a free KO either on the Regieleki, or I think I can just get rid of the Regieleki on this turn. I go for Earthquake here. I Earthquake and then I Tailwind. He's taunted now, so he's forced to attack me, so not really too scared of him. Electro Web, that's fine. And like my Tailwind is up now for an extra turn than his, so if I can play around that, that'd be great too. Bleakwind Storm. He misses. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge miss. Get this Regieleki out of here. That's a huge thing off the field for the Ogerpon. Huge off the field. Also got the Terra Grass, which he doesn't know about either yet, which is pretty good. I don't want to go into the Ogerpon yet because he has the Tornadus still on the field. I want to kind of get rid of that first. So I'm going to go into the Dialga here. He might just still lock himself into a water move, which he could do here. I don't know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Terra Grass. Even if he wants to go for a water move, I think I should be able to live one. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. Actually, I could protect too if I really wanted to. I can just protect. I don't know what he wants to go for. I want to see what he locks himself into. I'm going to protect on this turn. I want to see what he locks himself into first. That's what I want to do. And I want to break the Sash on his Tornadus. He's just going to go full send. Terra, Water, YOLO. I don't know, is he going to just Water Spout? I want to see how much a Water Spout does, that's resisted. I want to see how much it does to the Dialga, because if it does a lot to the Dialga, then I don't think it's going to do much to the It'll probably do a shit ton to the Ursaluna, even have a Terra Grass. Storm, okay. Kind of the only thing I'm scared of is that I go Terra Grass, and I'm gonna take a shit ton from Bleak Wind Storm. It goes for Water Spout. See how much this actually does. Maybe I should have went after the Kyogre. It just one shot. That's crazy. Why do you think everybody's running this rental team? This is one of the only Kyogre teams you guys see. This is the one that the main rental team everybody's running from Kyogre. I do think Kyogre is crazy. Like, the team makes a really good use of it. Like, it is fucking crazy. Terra Water in the range, choice specs. I think it's either timid or modest. Kyogre, which is crazy with a Water Spout. That's fucking insane. Terra Grass here. I'm gonna Terra Grass. I'm gonna try to one-shot the Kyogre, and that's my only hope to do that. I think the only way here is if actually, how many turns of Tailwind does he have? So I should have an extra turn of Tailwind. He has one turn of Tailwind, so I have to bank either on a double protect here to try to outspeed him on this next turn. I think he actually has Taunt too. Doesn't he have Taunt? His Taunt ends on the next turn too, so he can set his Tailwind back up anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna Terra Grass here. Gonna Terra Grass. I don't know, the Dialga didn't live, so I don't even think the Ursaluna is gonna live. It even has worse defensive stats, so I don't even think it's gonna live. I don't have Follow Me on this, so that's bad. This is an offensive Ogerpon. It's not really more of a supportive one. Yeah, there's no way I win this. I don't know why that does so much damage. Like, why does that do so much? I actually outspeed the Kyogre under Tailwind. I might live now, actually. If he's at that low of health, I might be able to live. And he gives me my Water Absorb back, too, which could be pretty good. I don't know, I think I'm still dead, though. Yeah, there's no way I don't think there's any way I win the game now. I think if I really wanted to win there, what I should do is try to bank on the double protect. That's what I should have tried to do. I don't think there's any way I win this, unfortunately. Either he sets up his Tailwind here, or like, I think he forces it up his Tailwind. I don't know, I'll Horn Leech. Try to get rid of this thing, but like, I think even if he has like the Urshifu in the back, he still wins the game no matter what. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Another thing I hate with this format is, like, I feel like every time I try to make an outplay, like, it just doesn't matter with how much damage everything does. Like, I had a few things I can try to do on this team to try to outplay, and, like, I tried doing that, and, like, with how much damage this fucking Kyogre does, like, it doesn't matter, so. He brought Fragraph, whatever. I think I still lose. There's no way I win this. Pretty much what this Fragraph does is actually, it's an imprisoned Trick Room Fragraph on this rental team with a Helping Hand. I think it has like Hyper Voice. I think that's its set. So, I don't know. You gotta be a real fucking scumbag to go on the ladder with somebody's rental team, like a high tier VGC player's rental team. And if that's the only fucking way you can get wins, you gotta be real fucking bad at the game if that's the case. Unfortunately for him, he was going against a team that had no checks to what he was bringing. I had a few checks, but like, he legit one-shot at the fucking Dialga from full with a resisted hit, which is crazy. I don't know how that's even possible. That just goes to show you how broken Kyogre is, especially on like the right team, but you're never going to really see Kyogre that much because Miraidon and a few other things just destroy it, so I don't know. I think it's really underrated. If there wasn't like an underrated like restricted, I think Kyogre is probably one of the more underrated ones. You don't really see that much, but I think it's still really good. The only problem with it is like you're running into a Weather War every single time, so if you want to play it, you got to prepare for Miraidon, you got to fight the Weather War versus Miraidon teams, which isn't fun to do. That's kind of the main drawback with it, so I don't know. Gotta love getting absolutely fucking destroyed by a bunch of rentals, though. Not one rental, but we got destroyed by 2 rental teams in a row tonight. Just absolutely fucking destroyed. I don't know. I don't know about Regulation G, yo. I'm getting real to the point where I'm kind of just want to take a break from it, if I'm being real with you guys. It's getting to the point where I think it's more of a hassle kind of to play the game. And when I just go onto the ladder, I want to try to have fun, and I just get fucking destroyed by rentals, and the game is done in like 3 to 5 turns, guaranteed, most of the time. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you guys. I'll talk about this team a little bit, though. Alright, as for this team ain't too bad. I think it's more of like a meme type team, though, like, especially the Politoed. There was one match I brought the Politoed, but like a lot of the time, like, you're not really going to be bringing the Politoed that much. It's mainly there to try to catch your opponent off guard. If you can find an opportunity to, like, catch it off guard, like, get a huge one-hit KO or, like, a shit ton of damage on something and catch them off guard, that's kind of what it's really for. Or to mainly just set up the rain. Apart from that, I think if you really want to change anything on this team, I'd probably get rid of the Politoed and throw something else on the team. I think Blipper would be even better. I understand Politoed is one of the rain setters, but if you want to whip a better rain setter, I would actually throw Blipper on here. That also gives you wide guard support and like another Tailwind user. And you can maybe even get rid of the Tornadus if you really wanted to. You could probably even keep both of them on the same team if you really wanted to and probably get away with that. Have a kind of a bad electric weakness, but you could run like Terra Ground or something to kind of check that, I guess. You also have a ground type on this team, so I don't know. That's kind of what I would do. Apart from that, though, I think the main problem with Dialga is, like, at least the main thing I was finding in a lot of my games, especially some of my testing matches, it just doesn't do enough damage. Like, it's really bulky, it has decent bulk, but, like, it just doesn't do enough damage. Even, like, the Adamant Orb, like, its damage numbers really aren't that good, and, like, either you just get out-damaged by everything, especially, like, some of the top-tier, like, meta stuff, or, like, you just sit there and you get set up on by everything. Like, that's the main problem I was having with the Dialga. And I don't think Dialga really gets that much good setup moves that I know of, at least. It might get Bulk Up and maybe Calm Mind, I'm not sure. But, I don't know, I don't think it's that good. I really don't. Maybe Origin Form's a little bit better, but I'm not sure if that's really much better. It's judging how, like, Dialga is, like, the regular form. It's kind of like more of a team you kind of run around. It's more of a faster team around it. There's a lot of Trick Room teams and stuff with like, the other Dialga Origin. But I don't think it's really that good either, especially when you have like a lot of like stuff that just running around like destroying, like Miraidon destroys you, Calyrex destroys you, like there's so many other things if you want to run Trick Room too. Like if you want to run a Trick Room team and you want to win, just use Calyrex, like all the other brain dead losers on the ladder. Like it takes no skill to use Calyrex, and like if you want to use something like that, just use Calyrex and win. Like there's really no reason at all to use something similar to that, like Dialga at all. I don't know. Coolmon, just outshadowed by a bunch of other shit like usual. It's kind of the main problem with the Regulation G, at least like as it keeps going on. That's the thing everybody's finding out, at least me, I'm finding out with the format. Really restrictive format, like there's really not many team building options if you're not using like the top 5 restricteds. You're putting yourself at such a disadvantage already. Like you're better off not even playing because you're gonna get fucking destroyed in most of the games with how you're just gonna be running into like all the other really good teams or like copy paste rentals every game. I don't know. It's even worse than Regulation F and some of the other past regulations. I thought some of those ones were sweaty and really difficult to team build and like play in, but that was nothing compared to Regulation G. I just don't really care for like overall like the entire team building thing and like the overall like I don't know, I wouldn't say like viability or everything, but like there's just you have to run if you want to run like something oddball, you got to run like so many checks with some of the meta stuff to the point where like you're not even really able to run anything else unique. You're forced to just run other cookie cutter sets to try to counter some of the other stuff that otherwise you get destroyed. So I don't know, even more so in some of the other past non-restricted regulations. But overall, solid team. If you guys want to use the rental code up in the corner, paste down below. I think I have one more team on the way for you guys. After this, I have a team around Kira I'm going to be featuring for you guys. Apart from that, I really don't have much else lined up. I have a team that I built myself around Rayquaza that I've been using on the ranked ladder. I'll probably feature for you guys. But apart from that, not really too much else lined up. So if there's any you guys who want to see or have any requests, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to look for some stuff that you guys want to maybe see. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody.